Almost 96% of car owners do not know these car hacks actually works, and some of these can save your wallet. Not only that, one of these tricks can prevent repairs that repair shops make thousands of dollars every day, and mechanics don't share these with you. Before you spend another dollar, here's 17 car hacks, so genius it will save you thousands. Let's dive in with trick number 17, toothpaste windshield crack repair. You're driving down the highway and you notice a small crack or scratch on your windshield. Not a full shatter, just one of those annoying surface scratches or tiny chips that clouds up your view. Here's what mechanics won't tell you. Regular toothpaste can fix that up immediately. But there's a catch most internet hacks miss. You need non-gel toothpaste, the old school paste kind with mild abrasives. Apply a small amount directly to the scratch. Grab a soft cloth and rub it into the scratch using small circular motions. Let it sit for about 2 minutes. Then wipe clean with a damp cloth and inspect the damage. The mild abrasive in the paste fills and buffs out minor surface scratches, dramatically reducing their visibility. Here's the irony. Auto glass shops know this trick. They've been using similar abrasive compounds on customer vehicles for years, then charging $150 for, quote, professional scratch removal. Now you know better. But wait, if that glass hack just saved you money, this next one is about to make your jaw drop. Trick number 16, Vaseline for an instant tire shine. You know those tire shine sprays and gel dressings at the auto parts store that cost $12 to $20 a bottle and promise that deep, wet, showroom black finish? Most of them either sling off onto your fenders the second you drive away, turn brown after a day, or leave behind a greasy residue that collects dirt faster than a bare tire ever would. Here's where detailers laugh all the way to the bank. They're using a product that costs $2 and you already have it in your medicine cabinet. I'm talking about Vaseline, plain old petroleum jelly. After washing and drying your tires, scoop a small amount of Vaseline onto a cloth or an old sponge and work it into the sidewall of each tire using circular motions. Buff off any excess. The petroleum jelly penetrates the rubber surface, conditions it against UV cracking and dry rot, and leaves behind a deep, rich, matte to satin black finish that looks like your tires just rolled off a brand new car. And unlike those spray-on tire shines, Vaseline doesn't fling off the moment you hit 30 miles per hour or wash away in the first rain. It bonds to the rubber and lasts for weeks. Mechanics and detailers use petroleum-based dressings in their professional tire treatments constantly. They just repackage it, give it an aggressive name, and charge you $15 for something that cost them pennies. Now you're in on the secret. This next one will 100% shock you. Trick number 15, Coca-Cola for a dead car battery. Your car battery is covered in corrosion. You can see that chalky white and blue buildup around the terminals. Every time you try to start your car, it hesitates, sputters, and dies a little inside. Most people either replace the battery entirely or pay a shop $40 to $60 to clean the terminals. Here's what mechanics have known forever and never bothered to share. Coca-Cola dissolves battery corrosion better than most commercial cleaners. Yeah, the drink, the same thing destroying your teeth, is also an expert-level battery cleaner. Here's why. Coca-Cola contains phosphoric acid and carbonic acid, which chemically react with and dissolve the corrosive buildup around your battery terminals. Pour a small amount directly over the corroded terminals. Watch it fizz and bubble as it breaks down the buildup in real time. After about 2 minutes, scrub with an old toothbrush and rinse with water. Dry thoroughly. Your terminals look brand new. Mechanics charge $40 to $60 to do this exact thing as part of a battery service. They are literally using the same chemistry you can buy for $1.50 at a gas station and marking it up 4,000%. Seriously, who's the real criminal here? This next hack will also save you hundreds at the detail shop. Trick number 14, credit card for cleaning windows. You've just washed your car and you're staring at your windshield with water spots, stubborn bug residue, and a layer of film that no regular cloth or glass cleaner can seem to remove. Most people scrub harder and end up streaking the glass even worse. Here's the nuclear option that mechanics have been hiding from you: an old credit card or loyalty card. That's it. Hold the card at a 45-degree angle and use the edge to gently scrape across the glass surface. The firm, flat edge glides right under dried-on debris, water mineral deposits, and stubborn residue without scratching the glass at all. Follow up with your regular glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth. The combination of mechanical scraping plus chemical cleaning leaves your windshield genuinely crystal clear. Not just, quote, clean, actually invisible. Detailers use similar techniques with professional plastic scrapers they charge you for. You just accomplished the exact same result with a card that's been sitting in your wallet doing nothing since your gym membership expired. Your windshield is spotless, but let's talk about under the hood and a trick that will completely change your game. Trick number 13. Adjust your wiper nozzle with a pin. Your windshield washer nozzles are spraying fluid directly into the wind, hitting your roof, or shooting off to one side, completely missing the windshield. You're wasting fluid and getting zero cleaning coverage. Most people assume the nozzles are broken and either live with it or pay a mechanic $30 to $40 to inspect and replace them. Here's what mechanics know that you don't. The nozzles are almost never broken. They just need to be aimed, and you can do it with a sewing pin or a toothpick in about 30 seconds. Find the tiny opening on each wiper nozzle. Insert the tip of the pin gently into the hole and adjust the angle of the nozzle by moving the pin slightly up, down, left, or right. The nozzle tip pivots easily. Test your washers after each small adjustment until the spray hits the center of your windshield, exactly where the wipers can sweep it away. That's it. No parts, no shop visit, no bill. Mechanics charge labor fees to diagnose, quote, spray pattern issues that a sewing pin solves in half a minute. You'd be shocked what they invoice for basic adjustments. Speaking of hidden secrets, this next one will save your windshield for years. Trick number 12. Remove windshield streaks with vinegar. You've cleaned your windshield 3 times and it still has those infuriating streaks that become completely blinding when the sun hits them at a low angle. Store-bought glass cleaners cost $8 to $12 and half of them are the cause of the streaks in the first place. They leave behind residue, especially if you've been using paper towels instead of microfiber. But here's the bartender's secret that somehow made its way into every detailer's arsenal. White vinegar. Mix equal parts white vinegar and water in a spray bottle. Spray directly onto your windshield, then wipe with a microfiber cloth. Make sure to use microfiber cloth to get best results. The mild acetic acid in vinegar cuts through grease, film, and cleaner residue without leaving anything behind. It evaporates clean, takes the grime with it, and your windshield becomes genuinely transparent. Mechanics have been using variations of this trick for years on customer cars, then charging for premium glass treatment services. Your windshield is now clear. But what about the rest of your paint and body? Trick number 11 is going to completely change how you handle bug splatter. Trick number 11. Polish off gunk with a dryer sheet. Summer road trips equal one thing: a graveyard of dead bugs plastered all over your hood, front bumper, and windshield. Those little critters aren't just disgusting. They're acidic and can burn through your clear coat if you leave them sitting long enough. Most people attack the mess with a sponge and barely make a dent. Others buy expensive bug removal sprays that sort of work if you're lucky. But here's the mechanic's secret weapon that costs you literally nothing extra: a wet dryer sheet. Take a regular dryer sheet, get it damp with water, and gently rub it across the bug splatter. The texture of the sheet combined with the residual fabric softener chemicals breaks down and loosens the bug residue without scratching your paint. The bugs dissolve and slide right off like they were never there. Then follow up with your regular wash. For stubborn spots like tree sap, road tar, or bird droppings, the same wet dryer sheet method works just as well. Detailers do this all the time on customer cars before delivery. They just don't advertise how stupidly simple it is because, again, that would hurt their bottom line. You can do it yourself in 5 minutes with something you already have in the laundry room. Before we get to the really game-changing stuff, do me a favor, hit that like button. We spent hours researching these tricks, and it genuinely helps us make more content like this. Done. Awesome. Now let's talk about something that sounds like a joke, but is 100% real. Trick number 10, hidden car remote start trick. Here's one most people have never figured out, and their car manual buries it on page 147 in a font size designed for ants. If you have a key fob with a remote start button, you can often extend the range of that signal significantly by holding the fob against your chin and pressing the button. Your skull acts as an antenna and amplifies the radio frequency signal, sometimes doubling or tripling the effective range. But here's the bigger secret. Many cars built after 2005 have remote start functionality already built into the key fob that owners never activate because they don't know the sequence. On many vehicles, pressing the lock button once, then holding the remote start button for 2 seconds triggers a remote start. Check your owner's manual for your specific sequence. Dealers charge $200 to $500 to, quote, install remote start on vehicles that already have the hardware. They're just activating software your car already has. Call your dealership's service department and ask directly if your vehicle has factory remote start capability before spending a single dollar on an aftermarket system. That's the kind of knowledge mechanics gatekeep because upgrades are profitable. You'd be very much shocked by this next one. Trick number 9, hand sanitizer to de-ice your lock. Okay, this one is technically a lifesaver more than a car care trick, but it's too good not to include. Your car door lock is completely frozen solid. You're standing in your driveway, blowing hot breath on your key like a prehistoric human trying to start a fire. You're late. It's 12 degrees. Life is miserable. Here's what mechanics and locksmiths know that could rescue you from this exact nightmare. Hand sanitizer. Dip your key in hand sanitizer. The gel kind works best. Slide it into the frozen lock and wiggle gently. Within seconds, the ice melts and the lock turns freely. This works because hand sanitizer is mostly alcohol, which has a dramatically lower freezing point than water. The alcohol melts the ice almost instantly, while the gel consistency keeps it on your key long enough to do the job. It's basic chemistry saving your Monday morning. Keep a small bottle in your coat pocket during winter months while everyone else is frantically calling a locksmith. You'll be unlocked in 10 seconds and look like an absolute genius. Locksmiths charge $75 to $100 for emergency frozen lock calls. You just solved it for about $1. That's the kind of knowledge mechanics gatekeep, because emergencies are extremely profitable. This next one will make your car engine look like brand new. Trick number 8, WD-40 on engine plastic parts. Pop your hood and take a look around. All those plastic covers, engine housings, hose casings, and plastic brackets have gone grey, faded, chalky, and aged looking. Most people think this is just what happens to old cars. Detailers charge $40 to $60 for engine bay restoration treatments using what they call professional plastic dressings. Here's their actual secret: WD-40. Spray a thin, even coat of WD-40 on all the plastic and rubber surfaces in your engine bay. Not on belts, not on hoses themselves, not anywhere near electrical connections, just the external plastic covers and trim pieces. Wipe off the excess with a cloth. Watch the deep, dark color come flooding back as if those parts just rolled off the assembly line. The oil in WD-40 penetrates and restores the surface of faded plastic, blocking UV rays that cause that chalky graying. Body shops and detailers are using the exact same chemistry in their professional dressings. They just put it in a nicer bottle with a different name and charge you for the privilege. You just did it for $3 worth of WD-40. But we are just getting warmed up. This next one will completely change how you drive in bad weather. Trick number 7, auto tilt side mirrors when reversing. Most drivers don't know their car can automatically tilt the passenger side mirror downward when they shift into reverse, angling it toward the curb so you can see exactly where your rear tire is in relation to the parking lane. This feature is built into an enormous number of vehicles made in the last 15 years and sits completely unused because nobody activates it. Here's how to turn it on. Go to your car's settings menu on the infotainment screen or on your mirror adjustment panel. Look for a setting called, quote, reverse tilt mirrors or, quote, auto mirror tilt. Turn it on. That's it. Now every time you reverse, your passenger mirror dips to show you the curb, eliminating the guesswork on parallel parking and tight spaces. You'll never clip a curb again. Dealers charge for, quote, parking assist packages that include this feature when the hardware and software is already sitting in your car. Always explore your vehicle's settings menu before paying for any upgrade. The feature you're paying for might already exist in your car right now. Your mirrors are dialed in, but let's solve that problem that's been annoying you every single time you've gone to locksmith. Trick number 6, rub soap on your car key. Your key is stiff in the lock. Every time you use it, the lock resists, sticks, or takes 3 tries before it actually turns. Most people either ignore it until the key snaps inside the lock, at which point they're calling a locksmith and spending $150 to have the broken key extracted, or they buy expensive lock lubricants at the hardware store. Here's what mechanics and locksmiths use every single day: plain soap. Rub your key across the surface of a regular bar of soap, just the blade of the key, not the fob. A light coating of soap residue transfers onto the key surface. Now insert it into your lock and work it back and forth a few times. The soap acts as a dry lubricant that coats the inside of the lock cylinder, reducing friction and making the mechanism turn smoothly. Repeat every few months as maintenance. Locksmiths charge for professional lock lubrication services, using what are essentially expensive graphite sprays and dry lubricants. Bar soap does the same job for free. You just solved a problem that's been quietly annoying you for years with something in your bathroom right now. This one will surprise you. Trick number 5, hair conditioner after a car wash. You just spent an hour washing your car. It looks great, but within a day or two, it's already picking up water spots, dust, and grime like a magnet, and that shine from the wash fades almost immediately. Professional detailers charge $60 to $120 for a wax and sealant treatment after every wash to protect the paint and maintain that glossy finish. Here's their secret: hair conditioner. Regular hair conditioner contains lanolin and other conditioning agents that work on paint the same way they work on hair. Apply a small amount to a microfiber cloth and work it across your car's paint in circular motions after washing, exactly like you would apply wax. Buff it out with a clean cloth. The conditioner leaves behind a protective layer that repels water, reduces dust adhesion, and maintains that freshly washed shine for weeks. It costs about $2 for enough to treat your entire car. Detailers use lanolin-based compounds in their professional wax treatments and charge you for an upcharge they've rebranded as paint protection. You just did the same thing for pocket change with something in your shower. Your paint is protected. But let's talk about winter mornings and a trick that feels like cheating. Trick number 4. Cardboard under wipers overnight. It's snowing overnight. You wake up, you're already running late, and now you need to spend 10 minutes scraping ice off your windshield while your hands go numb. The worst part is your wiper blades. Ice bonds to them overnight, and when you try to run them without clearing the ice first, you bend the blade, strip the rubber edge, and ruin a $30 set of wipers in about 4 seconds. Here's the mechanic's tip that makes this whole nightmare disappear. The night before a storm, lay a piece of cardboard or a folded garbage bag flat across your windshield and lift your wiper blades up over it. In the morning, the cardboard pulls away, taking any frost or light snow with it. Your windshield underneath is clear. Your wiper blades are completely ice-free. You're in your car and driving in 60 seconds. Car parts stores sell, quote, windshield frost covers for $15 to $25. They are literally a piece of slightly nicer material that does the same thing. Cardboard from your recycling bin works perfectly. Mechanics let you figure this out the hard way because new wiper blades are a fast, easy upsell. Now you never have to buy early because of preventable ice damage again. Trick number 3. Candle wax on your car dashboard. Your dashboard is cracked, faded, or developing hairline fractures from years of heat and UV exposure. Detailers and interior shops charge $100 to $200 for dashboard restoration treatments using, quote, professional UV protectants and conditioners. Here's what they don't want you to know. A plain white candle does the exact same protective job for free. Rub an unscented white candle gently across the surface of your dashboard, focusing on any dry, faded, or cracked areas. The wax fills in tiny cracks, creates a protective barrier against UV rays, and leaves a subtle, low-gloss finish that looks clean and conditioned rather than greasy or overshined. Use a soft cloth to buff off any excess so the surface doesn't look waxy. Done. The wax prevents further cracking by sealing the surface against heat and dryness, the two main causes of dashboard deterioration. Professional dashboard treatments use similar wax and polymer-based formulas. They just charge $150 and call it, quote, leather and vinyl conditioning. You just did it with a birthday candle. The whole automotive detailing industry is built on secrets like this, and now you are finally in on all of them. For best results, do this every 3 to 4 months, especially heading into summer when dashboard temps can spike past 180 degrees inside a parked car. Consistency is what separates a dashboard that lasts decades from one that crumbles apart in 10 years. Dark-colored dashboards absorb even more heat and show fading faster than lighter interiors. If you've got a black or charcoal dash, you'll want to hit those high-exposure areas around the windshield base more frequently, since that's where UV damage strikes hardest and earliest. Don't sleep on the door panels and center console either. Same wax, same technique, same results. These surfaces take just as much sun punishment as the dashboard itself, and treating them together keeps your entire interior looking consistently restored rather than half-finished. This one will shock you. Trick number 2. 30-second car cooling trick. It's summer. Your car has been sitting in a parking lot for 3 hours. You open the door, and the heat that hits you is approximately the temperature of the surface of Mercury. Your instinct is to jump in, blast the AC on max, and pray for survival. Here's the problem. When you run your AC in a sealed, heat-trapped car, the system works 3 to 4 times harder, burns dramatically more fuel, and takes much longer to actually cool the cabin because it's fighting against a trapped pocket of superheated air. It also puts unnecessary strain on your compressor. Here's what mechanics don't tell you, because a worn-out AC compressor is a $1,500 repair. Before you get in, Open all 4 doors. Let the car air out for 30 seconds. You're not waiting long, just letting that trapped superheated pocket escape. Then get in, turn on the AC, and drive with the windows cracked for the first minute. The system now starts cooling from a lower baseline temperature, reaches your target temp in half the time, uses significantly less fuel, and puts 0 excess strain on your compressor. It costs you 30 seconds. It saves your AC system years of wear. Mechanics aren't trying to help you maintain your car for life. They're trying to maximize service revenue. Understanding the difference is worth thousands of dollars over the life of your vehicle. Trick number 1, WD-40 on your tire rims. Forget $10 bottles of wheel shine spray with fancy labels and promises they absolutely cannot keep. Here's the formula that mechanics and detailers have been using forever while acting like it's some proprietary trade secret. WD-40. Directly on your rims. After washing and drying your wheels, spray a light coat of WD-40 across the entire surface of your rims, both the face and the inner barrel if you can reach it. Wipe off the excess with a clean cloth and buff to a shine. The protective oil coating does 3 things. It repels water and road grime so future dirt slides right off instead of baking on. It prevents brake dust from bonding to the rim surface, which means your wheels stay cleaner longer between washes. And it leaves behind a deep, wet-looking shine that makes your wheels look like they just came off the showroom floor. But here's the part detailers never tell you. That protective coating means next time you wash your car, the wheels clean in about 30 seconds because nothing has bonded to the treated surface. Wheel detailing products cost $15 to $20 per bottle. WD-40 costs $3 and works better. Detailers are using the exact same oil chemistry in their professional wheel treatments. They just put it in shinier packaging and mark it up 500%. This is the trick that makes all the other tricks easier, because when your wheels are properly maintained, the rest of your car maintenance becomes simpler and cheaper. It's the foundation of keeping your car looking great without spending a fortune. If this video just saved you a couple $100 on your next car clean, or made you realize you've been overpaying for basic services, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Your wallet is going to thank you for sticking around. Anyways, did you know there are more hacks that you don't know can save you a lot of money? Click this video. I promise your wallet will very much thank you.